Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl The Blessed Lifestyle. If you are new here, do it to like, do it to subscribe, do it to comment and share our videos, and also remember that you are blessed and always welcome. God bless you. Okay, in our last video we discussed about a very important topic, which was physical abuse, and I promised us in our last video that we're going to be taking this particular series one after the other, no rush. So today we're going to be talking about no other topic than emotional abuse. So we can define emotional abuse as a form of physiological abuse where a person uses manipulation, controlling power, fear to determine or to undermine, to dominate another person. When someone is manipulating you, using controlling power on you, or fear, you are scared of someone, the person is always scaring you, or somebody's always undermining you, whether it's a relationship or something, you should know that you are passing through emotional abuse. You should know you are passing through emotional abuse. This kind of abuse is often found in a close relationship, is often found in romantic relationship, is often found in family, is often found in professional organizations. So there are a lot of people who are emotionally abused in their relationships. There are people who are emotionally abused in their romantic relationships, in their personal relationship with somebody else. You are a close friend with somebody, but the person is always looking down on you, the person is always undermining you, the person is always controlling you. Like, let me say for instance, you are in a relationship, even if it's geared to get relationship, not anything negative right now, even if it's geared to get relationship, and you find out that the person you are in a relationship with, or the person you are in a friendship with, is always controlling you. Oh, do this, oh, do that, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, or the person is always saying something like, oh, it's my money, it's not our money, something like that. The person is always using abusive words on you. You are a poor person, you are just using any kind of abusive words on you. The person is always telling you, calling you stupid, calling you abusive words, calling you things that you don't like, that will always get into you. So one of the things I want you to know is that it's best you separate from this kind of person, because this thing can get to affect you later on. Because one of the things that happen is that most of us don't really take these things for anything. Just see that it's a normal thing. It's normal that somebody just come and tell you that you will never make it in life, and you just be hearing you never make it in life in your mind. You will never make it in life, and it's not even as though you are arguing with the person or something. You are in a relationship with somebody, a close relationship. Maybe you are even someone's girlfriend or boyfriend, and somebody always kept telling you that you're a very stupid person. Can't you see you and this person? Maybe your name is Blessing, the person is saying, Blessing, look at your fellow mates, you are not even making an effort, look at what this person is doing. The man or the lady keep comparing you to another person, keep telling you, oh, you as old as you are nothing, you have nothing to show for it. You are in a relationship with somebody and the person keep talking down on you. I don't think that's a healthy relationship, because I feel like it's an abusive relationship. Because when the person keeps saying that to you, one of the things that words do to you is that words enter you, whether you like it or not. Words just go into you and stay there. So whether you like it or not, somebody keep telling you every day that you are a stupid person, you are not amounting to anything. And one of the places we find this also is in the family. Our mothers, most times they will say, look at you, this person, this your friend is doing more better than you. Or this, your father will look at you and say, it's not your mate that is buying car for their father. And then somebody is just there saying, oh God, when will I make it in life? It's the reason why most people enter fraud. It's the reason why most people enter doing things that they are not supposed to do, because most parents do well to compel their children with other people's children. And which is not healthy. Like, this particular comparison is not healthy. I think I have overheard my mom once in a while say to my elder sister, he said, this one is doing this one is doing that one, what have you achieved? Or maybe even talk to me or something like that. He said some parents can be like, some mates are getting married, why are you not married, or something like that. Like somebody can even call you and say like all these kind of things. Comparison in total is something that stucks in people's head. It's not easy to let go, it's not easy to keep moving on. So emotional abuse can be something that is not just happen in a relationship, it can happen in a firm, a professional organization, where people keep comparing people with people. You hear your boss keep calling you names every day, you hear your colleagues keep calling you names every day. Sometimes it gets into you, it causes a lot of damages. You might not notice it because emotional abuse is not easily noticed. It's not like a physical abuse where you can notice the scar, you can notice the wounds, you can notice the bonds. But emotional abuse is something that when it's being affected, when the person is being affected, it's not just a physical thing. Rather, it will stuck in you, it will stuck in your head, it will be in you. Like you just, most times you'll just be thinking about it. There are common signs of emotional abuse. One of those signs is constant criticism and belittling. When somebody keep criticizing you, when somebody keep belittling you, I feel like it's not a healthy place to be. When you are in a relationship, somebody keeps criticizing you, somebody keeps belittling you. I don't feel like it's a healthy relationship, because even if you manage to stay in a relationship where you are being emotionally abused, when you are being constantly belittled, when you are being constantly abused, when you are being, one of the things that it will do to you is that it will affect you. It might affect your self-confidence. It might affect you might not be able to relate with other people the way you should do. It might affect your self-confidence. Yes, it will affect your self-confidence, that you will not be able to express yourself to other people the way you should express yourself. It might really affect you to the point whereby you will not, when you are standing with your mate, you will not be able to flow. You have a low self-esteem. Yes, you have a low self-esteem. You will not be able to flow. You just feel like you are not supposed to be here. That is one of the things a constant criticism can do to you. Yeah, whenever you are seeing these signs, you should know it. The second part of it is shifting blames. Whenever something happens, maybe in your workplace, in your family, in your relationship, and then you know very well that you are not the one, you are not guilty of what happened, and constantly they shift blame towards you. Constantly you are being the one that is being said, you did this, you did that, you did this, you do that, you did that. Just know that this is a sign of emotional abuse. Just know, maybe you should look out for another job, maybe you should maybe you should leave the relationship. Maybe I didn't say you should leave, or I said maybe you should leave the relationship, because emotional abuse is something that don't just vanish like that. It stays until you heal and heal well. So this third common sign of emotional abuse is extreme jealousy and possessiveness. Extreme jealousy and possessiveness. When someone you are in a relationship is extremely jealous. Jealousy is good, it's a show of love, but when somebody is extremely jealous, when somebody is extremely possessive, is a sign of emotional abuse. Because I think I passed through this particular kind of I used to have this kind of signs before I started healing. Those days I I didn't do well with having friends while I was in school, primary school, secondary school. I had a few friends here and there, but I didn't have something personal to myself. So, and then knowing my story, my background, there was no really relationship with me and my siblings, me and my family, my dad, they didn't make it easy for us to relate. So growing up, going to school, secondary school, primary school, I was not able to relate like that. So when I entered university, I had a set of friends. I had a friend, or would I say, I had a friend. Yeah, her name was Oma. So those days, I love her so much. Like, I love everything I want to do. I make sure I get her involved. Anything I buy, I make sure she buys the same thing. Anything I eat, I make sure she's eating the same thing. So at some point, I noticed that this particular friend of mine, she now started having other friends and everything. So I got very jealous because I don't want another person in our space. I just want us, just us. So at some point, I had a lot of jealousy in my heart. I was so possessive of my friend, like a female friend for that matter. I was so possessive and all, and it kind of wasn't really good. Yeah, it kind of wasn't really good. So one of the days I was involved in a fight with one of the girls that was sharing my friend those days in school. I say, why are you trying? Because the girl will always come and say, my father has this, my father has that, my father has this. I'll be like, oh, because my father does not have, oh, you want to take away my friend. No, this cannot happen. Like, it cannot be a drag. So at some point, I just thought to leave it and then forget everything about friendship. So those days in school, I just told myself that I didn't want to, because it was a stress. So I decided to stay on my own and everything. But I'm just trying to say all these things because I felt like this particular sign, I saw it in myself. And I think the second place I had this kind of experience was in a relationship I was into. Yeah, I had a boyfriend, kind of. Yes, not really kind of. I had a boyfriend. Yeah, those years back, it's been a very long time. And then in the relationship, I noticed that this guy is the kind of person that ladies always come to, like all these fine boys that ladies come to say, hello guy, you feel the friends, can you be? All these girls ask you out and a lot of things like that. And then I was kind of very naive. I lacked self-esteem then, and then I wasn't really that matured. I was still a teenager when I got into that relationship, and then I carried it over to my adulthood and everything. So, but I noticed that when girls keep coming, when I keep seeing the guy with the girls and everything, I get into a fight. Like, I see myself fighting, like not really fighting the ladies. I kind of scare the ladies away, because whenever I oh my god, it was funny. If I remember it now, it's so funny because whenever I see those guys, I see those girls, I'll be like, he's my boyfriend, like all this dragging my boyfriend. One of the days I even took one of the girls, as I said, stay away from my boyfriend. I sat the girl down, bought her drink. I said, I'm buying this for you, my name is Blessing, and so person is my boyfriend, stay away from him. If I see you close to him next time, you will not like me. So I made sure it's so funny, but then it was not. And then this whole thing happened because I needed love, I needed care, I needed all these things, but all because of the abuse I passed through. So emotional abuse is not being seen. Emotional abuse is inside. Emotional abuse is inside. It stays inside. It's not being seen. It's not always obvious. It's the reason why you should talk. So these are the signs. These are the signs you should know whenever you are passing through emotional abuse. So another common sign you should know of someone that is passing through emotional abuse is silent treatment. Silent treatment. Silent treatment or emotional withdrawal. When somebody is now being too silent and everything, somebody that you know that used to be very vibrant, maybe the person now entered a relationship and came out, or maybe from the home that the person came out from, the person is now unnecessarily silent. It should be looked into. It should be helped. The person should be really helped. Yeah, it should be. So I think I'll be stopping here for now, but this video will be continued. Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next live.